Hey, I'm Steve Taylor doing a review for Amazon.com for the Lorex wireless video home monitor system. This is the 2-camera system. It's an LW2401 series. It is for monitoring your children, and it can be used for monitoring your house when you're not home, because it is able to hook to Skype, which I have not done. I don't seem to have a reason for it right now, but it will be useful for a lot of you. Anyway, let's go over some of the things that come with this and some of the features. I have 10 minutes to do it, and it's near impossible. So I'm going to run through it. And if you have any comments, just leave them at the bottom, and I'll answer any questions that you may have. I'm not a representative for the company. I just have this as my own personal unit, but I'll do what I can. Anyway, it comes with a startup guide. Very simple to use, very simple to understand. You don't even need to read this unless you are technically challenged. So that's pretty good. I've got it comes with a full instruction guide. It's 50 pages, all English. It's not difficult. You don't have to read it, but if you want to know everything that your system can do, I highly recommend going through it. It's very easy to understand. It has pictures and diagrams and makes it very simple to understand. And I got to give the company a lot of credit, because most of the time, if you want full user guide, you have to go online and read a PDF. You don't have to with this, and that's pretty nice of them. It also comes with an exact copy, but in French, and it comes with a CD for hooking the drivers into your computer for Skype, and it comes with your warranty card. So I give them credit for doing all that when they didn't need to. And it came in a plastic bag, so that's kind of neat. They give us 6 of these. This is for dressing your cables for the camera so that they're not loose in the child's room. They are self-adhesive on the back, so they're easy to install. The cable just slides through or slides around, however you want to use it. Instructions tell you how to do it. And they give you a whole bunch of anchors if you want to put it into the drywall. Again, something the company did not need to do, and I have 3 other monitor systems and none of them do it. So we'll go over the cameras here first. I'm not going to show you the cameras because they are in another room. So right now we've got 2 cameras. This is the fixed. It has day and night vision. It has a little night light on the top, which is a nice feature, but you do need to push that manually. It has a speaker and a microphone so that you can talk back and forth to your child. Sensitivity for motion, because, I'm sorry, not for motion, but for sound. So if your child makes sound, it automatically comes on. If that's how you have your monitor set, it'll either come on or it'll beep, whichever setting you have chosen. There's an on-off switch. There's a light on the side, let you know it's on, and there's a volume control for when you play music or when you talk, that kind of thing. It is battery operated, as with both of them, and it also comes with adapters. The whole set comes with 3 adapters for the monitor and for the cameras. This is the LW2450 camera. It does pretty much the same thing this one does, except it does not have a night light, and it is controllable, hence the dome. So it'll turn 90 degrees, so it'll cover any room, and it'll actually pan up and down. So if you have kids on a bunk bed or something like that, and you want to look at little Johnny goofing around on the top bunk, you can do that. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, they're easy to set up. You basically plug them in. There is a function to pair them to the monitor, but mine didn't need to be paired. They already were. So that's it. Let's go over the monitor. The screen itself is 3.5 inches. The size of it is about the size of some of the smartphones nowadays. It's not very large. The buttons actually stick out, so they're not, I don't know if you can see that, but they are raised, so it's not just a touch screen type thing on the whole unit. It does give you a light and let you know that the battery is good. It'll let you know when the charger is on. Let's go over some of the buttons first, and then we'll go over some of the functions that we can see. We have an SD card slot right here. It'll take 32 gigs, but they give you a 1 gig card, which is plenty. It'll record video, and if you leave it on to record, it'll just keep recording over it. It'll go to the end and record over from the back to the beginning. Depending how you have it set up, there's an on-off switch, and you have music to play so that the camera will play music for your child to lull them to sleep. On the top, we have an antenna. So if you have a camera that's a long way away, say it's in the basement and you're on the second floor, it'll help pick up. I haven't had to use it because I have good signal just inside the house. You have an A and an M switch for recording, your automatic and your manual. If you have it on automatic, when the child makes sound or gets up or something like that, it'll start recording video. So in the morning, you find toys all over the room, you can look at your camera, your recorded video, and find out why in the world little Tommy was up playing with Legos in the middle of the night. Okay, we have the USB connector here for running to your computer for using for Skype. You have the DC converter, so you can charge using the stand, which has a little hole in the back. It's very light, just a little, and they all have rubber feet, by the way, the cameras and this. So we have that, but you can also charge it directly to this. So you can leave this on a table somewhere and carry this with you. It has a scan button. It'll go between cameras. It has a sequence which will allow you to look at up to 4 cameras at one time, and then your camera adapter there. It has a little stand on the back, so you can stand it when you're doing something else. You don't need to carry it around with you. I just changed the cameras. We have 2 cameras, so I will show you the first one here. This is in a daylit room. I can't show you the night vision because it's not night. We have a little red thing here. This is the volume control. I have it turned all the way off so that my family's here. You're not listening to them right now. We have let you know what camera you're on, how strong your signal is, that I have the SD card in. Tells me the temperature in the room, and it gives you a time date stamp right there, which for some odd reason the time is way off. It looks like I'm on PM instead of AM. You can switch between cameras. This is the controllable camera. You just use the toggle right here, and you can move around pretty easy. So it'll go up quite high. There's my ceiling fan. So it works well. It's, as you can see, it's not racing through the room, but it's plenty fast enough. It'll give you a good eye view of the room. So that's kind of a neat function. If I hit the sequence, sometimes it takes a minute to do as I ask. So now it just changed cameras, and it should give me both cameras here, and it's not. Let me hold the button down. Now it gives me both cameras. So that's how it looks. It covers 2 cameras, cover half the top half of the screen. But that's a neat function, so you can see them both at the same time. And let's see what else. We have the video, so you can watch the video back. We have a menu button to go through all the menus and setups and alarms and that kind of thing. We have the toggle switch, which of course is also used during the menus. We have the volume up and down, and we have the talk. So when you need to talk to your kids, you can just push that button and they can hear you, and vice versa, which is also a neat function. Anyway, I think it's really solidly built. As you can hear, there's no noise. It's well constructed. It seems to work real well. I don't have any issues except this. You need to be patient with these buttons. When you hit them, they don't react immediately. I do have an issue a little bit with this stand. When charging, it's not real firm. It's not bad. I mean, it's going to hold it, but I would like to see it maybe snap in or lay in a little bit tighter. But that's a minor complaint. I think all around it works well. I think this would make a great gift for new parents. If you have any questions, any comments, please leave them at the comment section and I will get back with you. You have a good one.